Michael, a frustrating afternoon, but at least you picked up a point.
Yeah, it was frustrating. I thought, we played well for long portions of the game. Obviously had a lot of domination, a lot of control in the game, but then went behind, made life difficult for ourselves, give the opposition something to hold on to. Poor goal for us to lose off a set play, and it looked at times that we would maybe not be able to find a solution through a very, very packed defence, but we did, and that's a positive for us. It just feels a little bit disappointing because I felt, as I say, it's a game that obviously we came in with the intention to win it, and given how dominant we were, it's disappointing that we didn't. Was
it always going to be a tight affair when you consider how the opposition set up and also how difficult you are for teams to break down?
I think so, maybe. I think a lot of games in the Championship are like this, to be honest, where there's very fine margins and teams sometimes score against the run of play, as they did today. We possibly just have to look at where we are in terms of starting games. We're not starting games, I don't think, as well as we could be. And that's something that we have to address. Maybe it's the empty stadiums, possibly we're not reacting as well. But as I say, today was a day where there was a lot of good play. We didn't create as much as I probably would have liked, but it was difficult against a very a well set up defensive team as well. Eiter knows how to do that well, and but as I say, credit to the players for obviously taking keep going, getting the equaliser. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get the winner.
What were your thoughts on their goal? Came from a set piece.
It's always disappointing when we lose off a set piece. We haven't had the chance to see it back. It is a great delivery, but we just have to look at why it seemed like a free header. Why that happened? Did someone get blocked or did someone not do their job? But at this minute in time, I haven't seen it back.
The players kept their heads though, and your two substitutions made a difference. Tyrese Campbell and Nick Powell.
They did, yeah, they did. I just felt we needed possibly a little bit of freshness. We were very. We ended up with basically 4 attackers on the pitch. We were essentially full-backs pushed high to give us as much opportunity as possible to try and unlock, as I say, a 9-man defence, and Tyrese does well down the side, and it's a good finish from Nick. I think it's takes a deflection or it's bundled over the line, but it was just disappointing. We didn't get to those areas enough, but it is difficult when a team plays as deep as that. I think we could have maybe asked more questions of them by going a little bit more direct at times, maybe a few more angle balls to ask them defensively questions. But as I say, certainly Nick and Tyrese had an impact when they came on.
It makes it 1 defeat in your first 4 games and 5 points overall. How would you assess that points total?
Yeah, listen, we would have wanted more points than that. There's no doubt about that. 7 points. If you take 7 points every 4 games in the Championship, you're going to be in a good position. We haven't done that at this minute in time, so we have to try and make up for that in the next 4 games. But the only thing as I say, there's no real home advantage at this minute in time, and so ultimately we're a little bit disappointed with our home results. But we just have to continue to work on the team, work on the shape of the team, and maybe look at other ways where we're potentially, when we're playing at home, we can obviously be a little bit more offensive.
And finally, does the international break come at a good time for you?
Yeah, I think it does. I think the players have had a very short pre-season. They had the maximum any player got off was 2 weeks. So I think they're due a welcome break, and it'll give us a chance to get 1 or 2 things sorted out, recharge the batteries a little bit, and obviously go again on the 17th.